Danced to the tunes in Eswatini and saw the famous Tiger's Nest Monastery in Bhutan. We tracked down the white West African giraffes in Niger and entered Saudi Arabia before they even had a tourist visa. We found the clearest waters in the Caribbean and ate so much great food in Ethiopia. We saw the amazing gorillas in Uganda and the dragon blood trees in Yemen. We swam with 1,000 stingless jellyfish in Palau and admired the fascinating pyramids in Sudan.
Rachel Davey is now the first Australian woman to visit every country in the world, while her partner, Martina Sabova, just became the first Slovakian woman to complete that journey. The pair join only about 250 other people that have visited all 195 countries, documenting their travels on their website, Very Hungry Nomads.
Rach and Marty are both with us this morning. Tell us more about their journey. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Now, the video looks fantastic, but when you say you can do this on less than $50 a day, that really sounds like roughing it.
Well, yes, I mean, we have traveled on a budget. That's what we had. But it just proves that you don't need to be a millionaire and be rich to see the world. So we have managed.
What's the biggest expense when you do this? Is it, most people would say just the flights alone, but do you have some trick to get cheaper flights from one place to another?
Yeah, definitely. The flights are a big expense, that and accommodation in some countries. But with the flights, we do use a bunch of different flight aggregator websites to try and get the best deal. And there's a couple of little tricks that we use as well, sort of breaking a leg of a journey or thinking outside the box, you know, to get to your destination.
Yes. Sometimes we fly into a different city. And then we have traveled a lot overland as well. But let's just say if you want to go to Paris and the flights are crazy, maybe you need to go to Belgium and take a train for an hour and a half. So there's a few tricks that we have as well.
Yeah.
And what about house sitting? Is that something that I read that you've done?
It is, yeah. We are we have a membership with a house sitting website. So there's, you know, different types of accommodation and houses all over the world. And if you've got the time and people are taking holidays, you can sort of look at those dates and make the commitment to look after their home, often with pets. So essentially you've got free accommodation. It might be a villa in Tuscany, you know, Italy, or an apartment in Bangkok. It could be anything, but it's a really good tool. And we've used it for sure. We love it.
I've also heard that, you know, traveling, you don't think about it, but traveling as a woman, is it hard to get visas into certain countries?
Yes, I mean, we didn't think of holding us back. Like I said, like it's different to travel as a woman around the world, but we have been denied visa for a few countries. Saudi Arabia was one before they had tourist visa because we were two women. We had similar story with Libya and Afghanistan when they virtually asked us, but who's going to look after you? So it was challenging, but we always found a way to manage.
Well, and that is because of cultural differences, that you are women who have no children. Did you raise suspicions, and did you feel like you were in danger?
We never really felt in danger in like a lot of the places we went to. Obviously, we went to a lot of dangerous countries or unstable countries. We did a lot of research before we went in and made sure that safety was taken care of, or, you know, that was paramount for us.
But I think in some countries that we have these cultural presumptions that it might be difficult for us. Some of the nicest people and experiences we had as women traveling were in fact in Iran or Sudan, where of course my mom thinks like, why would you go there? You know, it's going to be dangerous. Yeah. So people were very kind and really welcoming. The social and cultural norm for women, what to wear and how to behave, is of course different. But sometimes for us was just inspiring to be somewhere and sitting there reading and watching a little girl just looking and seeing a woman that reads and can read. So I think it really empowers, you know, other generation of women around the world.
Well, it's amazing. You can check out veryhungrynomads.com to follow their journey, and they're on social media. There's their handles there. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Cheers.